Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to what is today us going through and doing a couple speedruns on Champion Drakath, and we'll also do a really slow one right at the end using some very bog standard classes and enhancements. Let us have a look first of all at how we're lining up. So Verus, DoomKnight or Quantum Chrono, we will run both ways in this video. Stonecrusher, Lord of Order and Legion Revenant using the following forge enhancements and pots to go with them. Just give the screen a little pause so you can have a read and see whether this setup is going to work for you. You can of course change it around a little bit if you wish. These methods are both around the 1:50 mark, so that's very good when you're coming along and beating up Champion Drakath, because as we know, he is a little bit of a tank. So we're starting off using the Verus DoomKnight this time around. We won't speed up this one, I'll just let it play the whole way through so you can experience it from start to finish and see the damage numbers we're managing to hit at the moment. Worth mentioning, just make sure you're using potent honours. I mean, this fight hasn't changed overly much over the years, so you should be pretty used to bringing them along by now, as you'll be shredding through Drakath's health a little bit quicker than usual. If you are the taunter, just remember that you might be using slightly earlier markers. You'll need to be making sure that you have the taunt active at 18 million, 16 million, 14 million, 12 million, etc, until you get down to the 4 million HP remaining area. We do have no casualties on this particular run, so it is nice and straight through the whole way. We've already got him down below the 10 million marker. I believe you can run this fight in like 1:20 with certain setups, but pretty sure that requires pot loading, so that won't be super helpful. Presuming though most of you have the end game forge enhancements, you'll be absolutely fine coming along and doing it this way. Again, you can try rotating it about a bit and throwing in some different classes if you feel like it, just seeing if there's anything else that you particularly like and maybe can knock a few extra seconds off. But this one, tried and tested, it will do you well and everyone will be able to survive the battle. Entering towards that final part of the fight, and once we get to this area, it's when Drakath typically starts dodging. However, we're not being affected by that too much. Just as an FYI, in case you're coming along to this video and have no idea about what we've been doing speed runs and kind of more standard setups for ultras recently. We've been revisiting quite a few of them, and we will be covering every single ultra and some other challenge battles in game, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But we are now right at the end of the fight, and as you can see, Drakath is literally about to go down bang on 1:50. We've now swapped over and equipped a Quantum Chrono instead, just so you can see a comparison. The timer did run on about 8 seconds longer, spoiler alert, so 1:58 on this particular one, but you never know, I could have started or ended it slightly late. But the point is, both methods are pretty evenly matched. If you can, just for your own ease, I definitely recommend using these comps. They're nice and straightforward to go through, and the battle will be done and dusted before you know it. If you're missing some of the forge enhancements, try swapping around with all ones. You could think about Spiral Carve, Ore Blast, etc. And talking of that, that is exactly what we're going to be doing now. So this run, we have taken all of our pots off, apart from the honor pots, as you can see me running, and we have gone to this Arch Paladin, Stonecrusher, Lord of Order, Legion Revenant. This method is good if you don't have anything end game at all, to be honest with you, other than ore enhancements. If you don't have ore enhancements, you can get away without using them. I don't even think I had Spiral Carve on in this. I literally believe I went full wizard with Revenant. The downside to this, it's so incredibly slow. Like, you are going to be going through this fight and it will take 4 to 5 minutes. On the upside though, it's pretty safe. You will get through it, so if you want to spend a little bit more time and just make sure you get through the battle, because you're really struggling to do Drakath and you're struggling with timing the taunts, you know, it's a lot more gradual and you can just make sure you're hitting those numbers. But for the vast majority of people, the earlier runs we did are definitely where you're going to be looking. You may be thinking to yourself, can you just add Cav in and that can do the taunting? Well, you could do a run with Cav. If you look at one of the previous Drakath videos I've done, we do in fact use that class. However, the truth of the matter is it will slow you down significantly. It is a slower run, so you're best again sticking with a Scroller in Rage for your Lord of Order and getting through the fight that way. Anyway folks, as always, a massive thank you to everyone that featured in the video, and also for doing all the runs with me earlier. We tried lots of different things, gave it a few different goes, and I'm really grateful for the help and support as always. If you do happen to be new around here, please do consider hitting that subscribe button and make sure to leave this video a like. So until next time, have a lovely day, and I'll see you all again incredibly soon.